Hey, what's going on, Aquarius? Butch right here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to use the Tarot of Dreams. And with all that being said, let's get it. Aquarius, what do we have for Aquarius? All right, Aquarius. The first thing that I do see is I feel like the energy I'm picking up is a past person. This is someone I feel like, we have that Six of Cups, that past person, and we also have that Tower card. I feel like with this person, it didn't quite end very well. I feel like with this person, I feel like you have quite the history with this person, and I feel like it never really there was always an issue with this person. I feel like there was some jealousy. I feel like this person never really showed up for you as much as you thought you deserved. I feel like this person always kind of felt a little bit cut off from you. That self-imposed prison. Also, I feel like they were very hot and cold, and it always felt like they were hiding something from you. They always felt like they were in and they were out. I mean, it was never really consistent. But it always felt like I said, with that self-imposed prison, it always felt like they were hiding something from you. And I feel like they were. I feel like they weren't being honest with you. I feel like they were hiding their true intentions. It's not that they had bad intentions. They weren't being honest with you with that Queen of Swords as well. It's not that they had bad intentions. It's not that they were trying to hurt you. I just feel like it was jealousy that was eating this person up. And I feel like their energy, that jealousy hasn't gone away. It's only increased. I feel like this person, you got this person sweating right now. I feel like this person in the past, they never really showed up for you. They never really put in the work. They always felt, closed off because I feel like they weren't okay with your other connections. I feel like there's other people in your life, other connections, whether it be friends, family, I just feel like they were never okay with that. We got friends and we got other options. I feel like they weren't okay with that when they never really came forward with that. They never really shared how they felt. It just caused a lot of issues between the two of you. But the issue that I see that really caused this all was that jealousy. I feel like they weren't okay with you and other people. At least some other people. But I feel like they didn't tell you. Instead of telling you that they had an issue with you, I feel like they just caused issues in every other direction. They started getting closed off, that hot, cold energy. I feel like there was a lack of communication, point blank period. This person didn't communicate with you. They didn't tell you what was going on. And it's not that would have made it, it would have made it work, but it would have made it better. At least if you know what the problem is, it gives you a chance to either fix it or at least gives you the closure. And I feel like you never really had either one. But like I said, I feel like this person's been trying to get back, is going to try to get back into your life, or already has tried to. But I feel like you are standing your ground, even though I feel like this person is trying to chase. And like I said, I feel like you got them sweating now, because I feel like it's almost like they thought, okay, well, I'm going to walk away, and then they're just going to follow me like a lost puppy dog and just kind of do what I say. Boy, did they get it wrong. And when they realized that you weren't following, like I said, that defensive energy, that issue that you're having with the person, I feel like there's like that jealousy. It's like they didn't want to admit it was jealousy because it made them feel small, it made them feel weak. And it's almost like, I feel like that hot and cold energy and that pushing you away was almost their way of getting you to fall in the line. But, they wanted you to come chasing them. But that didn't happen. And like I said, I'm going to say it again, you got them sweating now. They realized they messed up. They realized that, they tried to play some kind of mind game. Don't play a mind game with an air sign. You're probably never going to win. But like I said, there's that anxiety, that regret sitting in. They know they screwed up. And they're going to try to do everything they can to make it right. I do see this person coming back. I do see them putting in the work. And now, to be honest with you, I feel like, this person only thinks about you. I feel like the jealousy that they feel is not the fact that they don't trust you. I feel like they don't trust the people around you. But that's their issue. That's not your issue or the people around you's issue. That's their issue. But I feel like I said, this person, no matter what, they're still thinking about you. They're putting the work to come back to you, trying to make things right. They can't walk away from this. Those late nights, that anxiety, like I said, that defensive energy. It was all them not wanting to be honest with you. And I feel like at the end of the day, their jealousy is because they weren't confident in themselves. I feel like they may come off as confident. They may come off as they got their shit together, but I feel like this person isn't confident. I feel like this person, their feelings for you scares the shit out of them. They want to be with you, but them, it's like if they give everything to you, they feel like they're just going to be, they're just going to lose because you have all these other options. But what people don't get, and what blows my mind, if somebody's with you, no matter how many friends they got, if they're with you, if they're spending their time with you, if they're giving you their that emotional side of them, if they're intimate with you, why do you give a shit what's going on with these other people? If they're with you because they want to be with you, then why worry about it? Jealousy is such a... I just don't get it. If you're with someone, you love someone, you trust someone, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter who else is around them, because it's not about trusting those other people. It's about trusting you. And that's where I feel like this person screwed up. They didn't trust you. They may have acted like it wasn't you that they weren't trusting. And people say that. It's a famous line. People say, it's not you don't trust, I don't trust your friends. Or I don't trust these people that are around you. It doesn't matter. If you're good to someone, you're transparent with them, you're open with them, you show them what they need, you give them what they deserve, they won't go try to find it somewhere else. If they're happy with you and they're with you, then they're with you. This bullshit shouldn't even matter. But like I said, it's a lack of confidence this person had. They felt like they couldn't give you everything you wanted. And they felt like it was only a matter of time before you met someone else that could. But what they were missing the whole time is that you were giving them attention. You were with them. We don't have to trust if we love someone, we don't have to trust the people that's around them. We only have to trust the person that we care about to do the right thing. But like I said, there's gonna be times, like I said, this defensive energy, this closed off, this hot and cold energy they were giving you, basically that pushes your person into the arms of somebody else. So what you were trying to avoid ended up happening because of you. And it blows my mind that, see, with me, I think 20 steps ahead all the time. I've never cheated on someone in my life because I always knew, anytime there was an opportunity, like back in the day, back in high school when relationships weren't really relationships, but even back then, I never cheated on someone because I always believed in karma, first and foremost, but I always looked at it like, okay, if I did this, the conversation I'd have with the person I was with, I'd have to be honest with them, and I have to tell them the hate they would feel toward me. I couldn't bear that. I couldn't have someone not liking me for something I did. And I mean, it's not like I've never been ruled by my physical senses. I know a lot of guys can't say that, but I can. I'm ruled by my, I make decisions. But like I said, with this person, to get back to the read, I mean, the thing, the purpose of me telling you that is the fact that, people generally don't cheat when they're happy and when they're with someone that they want to be with. Generally, they don't, try to find some results. Generally, the reason why someone goes out and finds someone else is because they're not getting what they wanted at home. Now, with this person, I do feel like this person, they're figuring it out. I do feel like this person understands more. And I feel like you making them sweat is making them understand more than they could ever understood before. I mean, we have the Hangman, we have that Moon card. I feel like this person's finally seeing things in a different perspective. They're finally realizing that the problem wasn't you or your friends, the problem was them. If they give you everything, if they're transparent with you, they're open with you, they give it everything and they fail, then you failed graciously. But if you don't try, if you don't, it's like those people that always complain about not winning the lottery, but they don't buy a ticket. If you don't put yourself in the game, you can't win. But like I said, I feel like this person is facing, they have a lot of fixing to do. I don't feel like they're ready. Even though I feel like they're trying to get you back, it's because they're trying to keep you away from other people. They're trying not to lose you. But I don't feel like they're ready yet. They're putting a lot of work to come back to you, but they're not ready yet. But I think they'll get there. I do feel like this person will genuinely get there because I feel like this person does have a lot of love for you. And it's something they're not walking away from. I just don't feel like they're ready yet. I feel like the reason why it didn't work was jealousy. The reason why it's not going to work now, the jealousy is still there. They're trying to come back to you because they want to. But there's also a hidden agenda of they're coming back to you because, the jealousy. Like I said, I'll say it again, you got them sweating. And they're it's like when you don't know how to swim and you fall off a boat, you're going to grab for anything you can grab. And that's what this person, they don't want, they don't want you to get away. For all the cross watchers, for whoever this resonates with, be honest. You can never go wrong with honesty. It may not always work the way you want it to work, but you can never go wrong. You put it all on the table. You put it out there. If there is something more here, then there's a chance that you being honest is the best policy. Being honest is always the best policy. It may not seem that way sometimes when you're honest. Obviously, you're not going to get the best results. But I feel like in this case, if you're just honest with your person, just tell them what's going on, And, you know, I feel like at least it makes you look, you know, puts you in a better light than what they've seen you in, because I feel like what they've seen you is defensive, you know, in and out, guarded. You know, if they don't know why, then you just look crazy sometimes. We got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We got some Cancer. A lot of Cancer. We got some Scorpio. Some Pisces as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I mean, we have all signs. We have Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus as well. But like I said, you know, I do see that this person genuinely cares about you, and they genuinely want to be with you, and they genuinely want to make you happy. I just feel like they genuinely don't know how to do it right now. They're still figuring their shit out. Sorry for being blind, but that's just how I see it. I'm taking the kitty gills off, and I'm just coming at you with some real talk. And the moment you can get... The thing is with blunt honesty, I mean, I love when people are blunt. You know, people that don't hold shit back. They're not always right, obviously, because most times it's going to be your opinion. But at least you know what you're getting. I'd rather someone blunt than someone like always holding back secrets. You know, sometimes I can say shit and I feel like I'm right. Maybe wrong is wrong, and I can be wrong. But when you're honest, at least they know what they're getting from you. You know, when people are secretive and hiding things, you never know what you're going to get from them. But when you're honest, I mean, they know. And sometimes I'm bluntly honest, and sometimes I say shit that may hurt your feelings. I don't do it to hurt your feelings, but if you get hurt by it, then, I mean, that's on you. I mean, I try to keep it real. That way, nobody can come back to me later and say, okay, well, you weren't being real with me. That's what I appreciate about Aquarius. I always liked it about Aquarius. Like, you know, I have a couple Aquarius friends that are, you know, they're just real. You know, they keep it real. They, you know, if there's an issue, they tell you there's an issue. And I enjoy that more, because if you have somebody that's always holding back and not telling you what the issues are, how can you ever fix them? You know, some relationships can be easily fixed by just being honest with each other. You know, okay, you know, you make this sound when you're nervous, and it bugs me. You know, that sort of thing. If you can't be honest with the person you care about, who can you be honest with? Like I said, be good, take care, stay safe.